morning, everyone.
Okay, I see you to sit right here. Hey, how are you? Good. Did y'all get that?
All right, Mr. Green, again, we're very appreciative of you visiting our school and Nash County Public Schools. Today, we have representation here, stakeholders who are integral to our success as a school and as a district. And if you would allow me, sir, at this time, I'd like to go around the table and have them introduce themselves.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Hi, I'm Carrie Davis, and I'm one of the original teachers that was here when the school started, so that's a great honor to tell you. I have many positions here. I'm a teacher, also I'm a for the LTSS coach, and I'm a testing coordinator, and I drive a bus.
And you drive.
And I drive a bus. You're
For
welcome.
your service.
Thank you.
Yeah, so 2003.
2000, well, when I came, it was a 5. It was the first year of the early college. We were transitioning the middle college out.
I see.
So Dr. Carver, I guess, had, done some investigation research. So we are, I was the instructor.
That's very good. Hello.
Hi, I'm Diane Wright. I teach math here. I'm school improvement team chair. I have a national board certification. Oh, and I'm the PBC president.
That's
And
wonderful.
she was the district math teacher of the year.
And this past year?
24.
24, congratulations.
Thank you.
That's right.
Hello, nice to meet you. My name is Mario Oriano. I am a super senior here at the early college. I'm actually a former PBC member as well. I'm majoring in biochemistry, and I like to tell you one thing I love about this school is our course called grade enhancement. And basically in that course, it's like college readiness. So we span from things about college applications to applying to scholarships.
So what super senior means what?
Well, we're in 13th grade.
Okay, so you're going to get your associate.
Associates, yeah.
Yes. Thank you, Mario.
Hi, it's nice to meet you. My name is Elisa Hassan, and I'm also a 13th grader here at Early College. It is with great honor that I could say that I'm this year's Early College president for the Student Government Association, but I'm also a Nash Community College ambassador. I also was a former PGC leader for 2 years, and that was really great to do and connect with other students. I'm majoring in media and journalism, and hopefully one day I'll go to law school and become a lawyer. And my favorite thing about early college is that it feels like a family. No matter what you're going through, there's always people that are there to support you and always people there to offer guidance.
Excellent. Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
And so Duke Law might be in place.
My dad is set on Harvard though.
You set on Harvard?
My dad.
Bless your heart. That'd be wonderful too.
Hopefully.
Absolutely. Either would be great.
Hola,
Hola.
my name is Beatriz Betty Ward, and I am a Spanish teacher here, teacher of the year for my school in 2023. And I also am a parent of 2 high school, well, now college, and 1 high school student, and they are products from public education. And I was part of your advisory committee during the More Wants to Know conversation, so it is a privilege and an honor to have you here.
Excellent. Thank you so much. And congratulations to you. Being teacher of the year a couple of years ago.
Yes,
Yes, wonderful. Hello.
My name is Amy Harrell. I'm the Vice President of Instruction here for Nash Community College. And our president was sorry that he was not able to be here. I'm honored to be here in his place. I've been here 23 years, so I've been with the college for the duration of all of our early college, and so really proud of this partnership. My personal children were public school children. They didn't come to early college, but they certainly benefited from CCP as well. So love this team and what it contributes to our college life.
Well, thank you so much for being a strong partner.
Yes.
And these programs do not exist and don't exist in a great fashion without a strong partnership. So thank you.
My name is Brandon Denton. I'm the Early College Success Navigator on the college side. I'm also a early college alumni, class of 2011, here at this early college. So I work closely with Ms. Sweet, the school counselor, and we work with student schedules. it's definitely nice to be back to help support early college students, having been through the program, knowing what they go through, but also help them realize their goals too.
Excellent. Thank you for what you do, and to have an actual graduate
Yeah.
making those connections.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is
You're a
Ron.
long way away.
Trying to reach you with my voice this morning.
Yes, sir.
My name is Ron Ledge. I'm the president of the Academic Booster Committee. This is my second year. Also, my daughter's here for her second year. She is an engineering major, and she has been having a great time with the school. We've really been enjoying the interactions and all that she's been able to gather as assets to her education. Also, an alumni of Nash Community College.
Oh, wonderful. Very good. So you said the academic boost?
Academic Booster Committee.
That's what we call it the PTO.
I got you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Very good. Thank you for your service.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations to you and to your daughter.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Melanie Collier, and I'm also with the Academic Booster Committee. I'm the vice president, and I have two children. One just graduated in May from here, and he's at East Carolina now. And I have another child who's a senior here.
Excellent. Thank you for allowing your kids, I should say to both of you, to be in public schools. Your most precious gifts, and so greatly appreciate that you live into public schools.
Hello, Mr. Mo Green. My name is Nick Grosser. I am a 12th grader for the early graduation program at the early college. So I'll be graduating this year for my 2-year associates, and I plan on going to the Coast Guard and becoming an officer in cybersecurity.
Excellent. Congratulations to you. And I already got it figured out.
For some reason, he didn't mention it, sir, but also he's a member of the swim team. Go ahead. And how well did you all do?
We won the conference championship for the first time in 23 years.
Wow.
Me and some other people from the early college, we're all on the swim team for the Rocky Mount YMCA.
Okay.
So much for the myth about you can't go to an early college and participate in athletics. So they do that, and they do both well.
Excellent. Congratulations to you on that one. And so maybe that's the connection to the Coast Guard. Very good. Good.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Ethan Ward, and I'm a 13th grader at the early college. I am Nash Community College SG president as well as a student ambassador. And I think my favorite thing about early college is the teachers and how much they push you not to just succeed but to overachieve and do as best as you can.
Excellent. Congratulations to you. So plans after the 13th year?
I plan on doing journalism, either political journalism or sports journalism.
Very good. Very good.
I'm Amy Kirkland. Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you.
I'm one of the science teachers here. Currently teach biology. I do some curriculum writing for the county, the district level. Yearbook advisors, do art club as well.
The list is long. Yes.
First time for the county, they have a science teacher here working with this year.
Oh, wow. Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Thanks for all that you do. I hope the students here and the educators are sharing all that they do, how incredible they actually are to juggle all the things in addition to being a classroom teacher. Right? So very much appreciate all that you do.
We commonly collaborate with the college when class goes over and uses the science facilities. Parents can go to labs with their.
That works out well. That works out very well.
And thanks to Dr. Harold and her team. There's a lot of vertical alignment that occurs between our school and the community college in terms of making sure that we're preparing scholars for success as they matriculate over to the college side. So that has been a federal and capital Nash Community College, which is probably why they're recognized so highly in the nation in terms of what they do. But that partnership we have with them, we can't go across.
Hello, my name is Denise Sanders, and I am a 12th grader here at the Nash County College. And one thing that I would say I'm very grateful that early college has brought me is how many opportunities brought to me and how it has helped to expand horizons. For instance, I went to governor school this summer, and I'm also part of the Peer Connection in this school. And I'm just extremely grateful that I had the opportunity to meet new people, interact with new peers, and also just interact with younger grades in order to help them grow as students and people.
Excellent. Congratulations to you. And so which campus were you on for the government school?
Meredith
You were at
College.
Meredith. Was it a great experience?
It was a really great experience. If I could recommend it, I definitely would.
Oh, don't worry, you will. You're gonna go.
Very good. And so what are we thinking about after high school?
I'm considering a bachelor's in science and nursing or veterinary sciences. Ultimately, either becoming a nurse or something in veterinary sciences.
Excellent. Congratulations. Hello.
Hi, I am India Sweet. I'm the proud school counselor of Early College. I'm also alumni, so I graduated with Brandon in 2011.
What a class.
Yes. So full circle, and I've been a school counselor here.
Excellent. How long have you been a school counselor?
I've been a school counselor for 5 years.
Excellent. Thank you so much for your service as well.
Thank you.
And yes, sir, we have one student sitting up, Mr. Frederick Lindsay, so go ahead, sir.
Hello, my name is Frederick Lindsay. I'm a 13th grader here at the early college. And I would say I'm just really grateful for the opportunities that this school has brought me. Like I also went to NC Governor School in year 2024, but I've also this school builds leaders in our community in a way such they just push us, they continuously push us to be the best versions of ourselves. And the curriculum here is it's above a lot of schools in our district, and I just feel like that just pushes our students ahead of the curve. And I'm just very, very, very grateful for this opportunity to be here.
Now,
And so what are you thinking? Is it Thomas? No.
Oh no, my name is Frederick.
Frederick.
Yes.
So what are you thinking about Frederick after?
I want to major in public health and sociology with a minor in public service, and I either want to go pre-law or pre-med.
Wow. Okay.
and tying back to that partnership sort of with Nash Community College, Frederick is one of 6 scholars who went with me and Nash Community College. Their club sponsored us a trip to Iceland back in March, so we spent a week there. Again, that goes back to that partnership with Nash Community College and providing those opportunities. So align with your pillar 1, preparing them for success in the future. So,
Yes, sir. What did y'all do in Iceland?
We mainly looked at the geographical features of the country. It was very interesting. We spent hours on a bus just looking at hillsides and beaches there. It was very interesting, and I had an amazing time.
Excellent. Very good. And
It was intended
how
as
were
a
you
STEM
selected? How were students selected?
They were self-selected, so we have a Global Scholars Program, and pre-COVID, we had a couple other trips abroad, and then of course, like many things that COVID kind of killed, and so we have a new instructor that wanted to bring it back, and so it was intended to be a STEM focus, but students self-selected. I mean, we just had it open, hey, if you're interested in going, you can go. Our foundation was able to help with a lot of the funding for it, because obviously it was, a costly trip. So our foundation helped students with the funding, so they had minimal cost to the students. But it was honestly, whoever is interested, the first, however many we can take, sign up. And so we're already planning a trip to New York next year, and then a trip to Greece in 27.
Okay, wow. So where do I sign up?
Dr. McGahee just got me on the right day and the right time.
Very good. Very
Recruitment is today.
I'm sorry?
Recruitment day.
Recruitment day. Sounds good. Sounds good.
and again, going back to your pillar 1, sir, our Board of Education has been very supportive under your leadership. So in February of this academic year, we're actually going to take a group, our quiz bowl team, and we're going to go to Greece and Italy and spend a week there. So again,
How many students do you have?
we currently have 345 scholars enrolled here, grades 9 through 13. Yes, sir. So we're one of the largest early college in the state of North Carolina.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but clearly getting students involved in so many different opportunities. It's
But
amazing.
again, right, sir, that's why with this table is so reflective of what is key to their success. It's a collaboration, it's a team effort. So everybody chipping in, parents, scholars, instructors here, both on the high school side and on the college side. And then our district leadership being very supportive of those things we want to do and help us achieve our vision.
Excellent.
Yes, sir.
Very good, very good. Well, thanks so much for spending some time with me. I don't know if y'all have questions of me or want me to share anything, so I'm gonna turn it over to whoever y'all lead and I'll follow.
Okay, well, this time I would definitely like you all, any questions you have, or you can share as the state superintendent, things that you see we could use assistance with. I think would be
Excellent, yes.
How did you end up as the state superintendent, and why did you choose to do that?
Yeah, so great question. So I'm actually, if you give you just a little bit of history about myself, I'm actually a lawyer. So that's why you heard the question. I went to Duke Law School, practiced law for many years, and then made a shift to become a school district administrator in Charlotte-Mecklenburg schools. Was the deputy superintendent there, so the number 2 person, and then became the superintendent of Guilford County Schools. And I'm told that I'm the first non-traditional superintendent in the state of North Carolina. And so from there, did work, led a foundation, so gave away money. Z. Smith Reynolds Foundation, which is focused solely in North Carolina. And then I had retired and was loving retirement. And the governor of North Carolina at the time, Roy Cooper, I had someone reach out to me, and he ultimately spoke to me about running for this position. So this is a position we have to be elected. And so I couldn't figure out how to say no, right? Because I was loving retirement, no interest in running for an office, but it's because of young people like yourselves. Felt like we ought to do right by young people like yourselves, and I said, well, I'll give it a try, right? And so decided to do it, and the voters of North Carolina decided to vote me. So that's how I got to be superintendent of public construction for the state of North Carolina. There was a second part of your question.
Well, I guess my question now is, do you like it, or what do you think?
Do I like it? So yes, it's an odd way to like something that is as challenging as being state superintendent of public construction actually is, but I do. I say challenging because every day you wake up and you think you're going to do A, B, and C, and you're doing X, Y, and Z. And at the same time, as your principal here is doing, right? Because it's no different than for him that he has to do something different, but you can hear and you can see that he's also then, how do we improve outcomes for young people, right? And so no matter whatever issues come up, we're still focused on trying to improve outcomes for young people. So yes, in a weird sort of way, it's sort of, I don't want to compare myself to someone like a fire person, but if you can imagine, someone who is willing to go into the fire, right? There's a special sort of person that's willing. I'm not willing to go into the fire. But in this role, I'm willing to step into the void and say, I can try to do what I can on behalf of young people through public education. Celebrate what's already good in public education, and then yes, focus on what to improve. So what am I up to, I think was part of your question. The principal made mention of it. We just released our strategic plan for the state of North Carolina. It's public schools. Had the State Board of Education approve that now a few weeks ago, a couple of weeks, 3 weeks ago or so. Unanimously, and so we're now moving to implementation of that. right? And so we'll share more, I'm sure, about what's in the plan, but that's a significant part of what I like to do. But I spend a lot of time trying to convince folks of the wonderful value of public education, try to convince the appropriate folks to appropriately invest in public education. Yeah, as well. Yes, no, thank you. Yes, sir. Frederick.
Yes, hello. I was wondering where your passion for public education stems from.
Yeah, great question. So I would say probably comes from my mother. She grew up in the United States Virgin Islands, St. Thomas, and she would relay the story of how poor she was. I mean, part of her house, the floor was actually dirt. But she talked about, the power of education, the incredible ways in which educators really poured into her, and how she wanted to be a teacher herself. And so a long career that included being a nurse, being a businesswoman. After my father passed away when I was 10 years old, she went back to become a teacher, right? And so she is the one who then really instilled in me the power of education in general, right? But then she became a special education teacher. And so then the power of public education in particular, because I was fortunate enough to go to both public and private schools, but she really instilled in me the power of what public school really is about, right? And so when I became a lawyer, didn't have any idea that I would be connected to public education, but my law firm that I was with right when I joined it had just become the lawyer to represent the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Board of Education. And they needed brand new associates along with seasoned lawyers. I was a brand new, I didn't know anything from anything, to represent the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Board of Education. And wow, what I saw really sort of took me back to what my mother had instilled in me. I saw it in the passion of educators, doing remarkable things for young people, and said if there's anything I can do to sort of be an advocate for them, for what they're doing, the impact that they have on children and their communities, I want to do it. I want to. And so I set out to be the very best school attorney. I used to always say I want to be the best, because I wanted to be the one that could represent schools and educators really better than anyone else. So there was this, I don't know, that's where it comes from. And have been blessed, as I shared, to be in a number of different roles that allow me to live out my passion. Other questions? Yes, sir.
What advice would you have for parents to ensure the success of their children from the start of school to graduation?
Yeah. So, there are a number of things that I could lift up, and I'll try to boil it down to just a few. Number one is, I'm going to lift up two, maybe. I'm going to start with, actually telling parents that they should believe in the educators that their children have the opportunity to be educated by. While there's always exceptions, I would say the vast, overwhelming majority of our educators want to do extremely wonderful things. And so how do you support them so that they can be then supportive and work with your children? What are the things that you can do to elevate what they are trying to do for your child? Which then leads into the second thing. You have a part to play as well. Don't leave everything at the door for the educators. You know, the benefits that your children will get will be enhanced multiple fold if in your own ways are engaged and supportive, right? And in both instances, the last thing I'll just say is this: demand excellence of the educators and of your children, right? So I'll just relay one little thing that, you know, I go back to my mother, who, we would get to the point where she did not know a lot of the math equations or things that we were doing. But she would always say, Maurice, she did not call me Mother, she called me Maurice. Is it neat? Does it look bright, right? And so what she was trying to say is that I care that you have the right answer, but I also care that you represent yourself in a way that elevates how you do things and how you comport yourself and what you are going to show to the world. And so that's what I would say to parents. I'm not calling on parents to know everything and then try to relay that. Whatever a parent knows, you know a lot. And you know enough to know in your own mind what excellence should look and feel like. And so just demand it. Demand it. You will see the result of that is educators will rise to a higher level. When you call in and say, did my son have homework to do? Why, just, they will rise. And then the children will do the same. When you just simply ask, how was your day? What did you do? Why didn't you do better? You scored an 89. Why didn't you score a 98? What is it going to take to get to that higher level? Kids will elevate. They sort of rise to whatever level you set. So those would be the maybe three things I would left.
Just to piggyback off of parent involvement, so one of my goals this year is community and parent involvement. What would you say works for your secondary? I feel like elementary, all the parents show up and they're super involved, but secondary, they're like, oh, my baby has it. So what would you say we could do as a school to elevate that community and parent involvement?
So oftentimes, and it's true even with the students that are here today, is there's so many other activities that students are involved with, right? So we got swimming, we got, we just go down the list of all the things that folks are involved with. You ought to be along for that ride, right? And so parents find ways to engage, support all of those additional activities, even if it's not directly in the classroom. I think that, so again, I think you will always find exceptions to what I'm about to say. I actually think parents want to be asked to be involved in something, and they will say yes, oftentimes. But what we do is we don't make the request, right? We just sort of assume they've got too much going on. They may say no to a particular thing, but then they'll say yes to something else that'll get folks involved. And it's just, the same is true with young people that I think is true with parents. Once you get them involved, they will continue to just sort of show up and get deeper and deeper involved. And so I think that the big thing is if you had some club, your students are in that club, they're reaching out, or have the advisor reach out to the parents and say, we need X, Y, and Z. What can you do? I think more parents than we realize will actually say, I could do that. I could do this, right? So that would be
personal invitation.
I actually think that that's the case, right? It's actually the case, I think, even with students. many students have no idea what to get involved with until some teacher says, come here, don't you want to do this? The same as, we're just grown children. We want, but somehow or another we've sort of lost that. And so, yeah, just asking folks to come along, right? I think more will do it than we realize. As I say, there's always exceptions, but I think more will do it than we actually realize.
Yes, sir, I'm getting a signal from the back of the room, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna transition to lunch where you'll have another opportunity to meet with staff here and, probably some more scholars in there as well. So at this time, thank you all for being here, appreciate it. And of course, you know, after lunch, we'll do one more classroom visit, and then we'll reconvene here for the leadership.
All right, sounds good.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.